real numbers now. So real number is the union, of the rationals and the irrational numbers. So, and the symbol is capital R. So in other words, real numbers are every single number you can think of, right? Real numbers. Any number that you may have imagined, those are real, okay? Real numbers. Then there is imaginary numbers. And imaginary numbers is a set of numbers which involves I or the square root of -1. In other words, imaginary numbers has to do with I, and I is the root of -1. Okay? So, and again, this is a big set of numbers. You can have 2i, you can have I over 2, you can have negative 2i, or negative I over 2, or 3i, or any of its derivatives. So that is another big set of numbers. Now, when you deal with this imaginary numbers, that is when you're talking about heavy engineering. That is when you're talking about things like how much concrete and what level of concrete that you need to pour if you're doing a skyscraper, or what level of column you're going to need, how many psi's of force is it going to be taking, and things like that. So when it comes to imaginary numbers, that is when you're really dealing into things of level of tensors and so forth. So we're dealing with a sixth form or above education, right? In fact, when you go to UB, you do an entire course in imaginary numbers, right? Imaginary numbers, yeah. Okay? We're gonna touch one more type of number for tonight, and that is known as the complex number. And the complex number is made of two parts. The first part is real, and the other part is imaginary. And they're always separated by a plus sign or a minus sign. Okay? So those are complex. And now,